of China, who dropped the opening game there and perhaps just a little bit slow to get going. But let's make mention of that semi-final yesterday against the former world and Olympic champion, Taufik Hidayat of Indonesia. I have to say, I was bitterly disappointed in that semi-final. Really expected the Indonesian to put up a better show than he did. So for LinDan, well, all of his matches in 2 straight games. Semi-final, as I say, against Chen Jin, last year's winner. And Chen Jin retired halfway through that second game with a bad back, but disposed of Lofken Pearson of Denmark in the quarter-final. That second game, 21-6. 27 minutes for that. Paul Eric and I sat and commentated on that, and we were just astonished at the ease with which LinDan can win rallies and his injection of pace. Brilliant to watch. Xia Chuanzhe, former world champion, 2003. In this very arena, he won his world title, beating Wang Chunhan in that final, and now coaching the men's singles players in China. So the Malaysians, Rashid, the far side, Misbah, Sadek, the 2 brothers who have both been in All England finals, 1986 and 1996, when a certain Rashid Sadek lost to Paul Eric Hoyer Larsen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Yonex All England
Dave Hinton, umpire for this repeat of the Olympic final. Paul Buffin is his service judge.
LeeChongWei, Malaysia.
The Malaysian, the right-hander in the all-red kit.
LinDan, China.
His 6th consecutive final here at the All England Championships. He's won 3 times. For LeeChongWei, his first ever experience in an All England final. And of course, for the Malaysian, LeeChongWei, he's trying to become the first Malaysian to win this title since Mohammed Hafiz Hashim in 2003. Well, his command at the net, we talked in his previous matches, LinDan, about his injection of pace in the game. It's not just pace of shot, it's the pace of movement, and when he comes forward, he really is lethal. This the 14th meeting between these 2 players in individual competition. And it's the Chinese left-hander who has an overwhelming advantage in the previous head-to-heads. 10 of the previous 13 he's won, including the last 4. Just to emphasise, that is in individual competition. So Paul Eric, obviously LinDan, the overwhelming favourite, given the past encounters between these 2 players. But you're a great believer that LeeChongWei really can win this.
I definitely believe that LeeChongWei has a good chance if he can keep up a high pace. It's very important for LeeChongWei to keep up the speed in the game, because by that LinDan will maybe open up in some areas so that LeeChongWei can get in with his smashes. And another important thing I would say is around the net. It is very important for LeeChongWei to get there first.
Just missed with his smash.
3-2.
Was Was that 360 kilometres an hour? Surely not. Retrieving. Well, that certainly was a powerful smash there, and just to explain my last comment, we had an indication at the end of the court of the speed of the smashes, speed guns on every rally. And this time, the indication that the speed gun was right, 265. That's 165 miles an hour. How much do you think that Olympic final in Beijing has psychologically scarred the mind of LeeChongWei? Because he was totally outclassed in that final, and do you think that's affected him and maybe is a problem for him in this encounter?
I definitely believe that his mental attitude coming into this match is affected by that particular final you were talking about, because I was there watching it and he was totally cracking down. I mean, LinDan was so strong also mentally, so that LeeChongWei didn't know what he should do and how he could open LinDan. And it seems as if right now LeeChongWei is having some problems. He has dropped a bit of pace now and he's not following LinDan.
With 7 straight points now for LinDan.
8-2.
From 1-2 down. And this is the thing, suddenly he can inject the pace in the rally, but then he maintains that for a period of play where he really gains the advantage.
3-8.
LinDan not ready, just raising his hand to indicate that he wasn't ready, and therefore they'll play the point again. Oh, that's landed in.
4-8.
Very casual on the defensive shot there, LinDan.
5-8.
And we've talked about these phases where he's so intense with his play, and then he does lapse his concentration just a little, allows opponents back in, but with most opponents, he then just can turn on the supreme play once again. When you're up against the world #1, I wonder whether that's really wise or indeed possible.
9-5.
First tournament of the year for LinDan. Like all of his teammates, the Chinese team have been in an intensive training camp for 2 months. Military-style training camp, we were told. Oh, it's landed in. Brilliant lift from the Malaysian. Plumb on the line. players would have had to play the smash straight down the line. To be able to find that angle,
10-6.
getting in position so quickly, so accurate with his smashes.
That is over. 7-10.
Just wide. And the battle of the net play, I assume, as always in men's singles, is going to be paramount. Wide of the mark. Well, having been 6 points adrift at one stage, now just 1 point in it.
That is over. 11-9.
But a wonderful, accurate smash again from LinDan. And he has a 2-point advantage at the mid-game interval. The angle created by the leap in the air. That's a lovely cross-court net shot from LeeChongWei.
That is over. 11-13.
Reached out early to take the shuttle as high as possible before guiding it across court.
Yes.
I think that's something for all aspiring youngsters, is to think about when you're playing a cross-court net shot, not necessarily to think about hitting it, but guiding the shuttle.
That is over. 14-11.
Well, the shuttle, the lift from LeeChongWei was deflected by the net cord, and therefore the lift woefully short. It's not often you really see LinDan forced to play the backhand. Sometimes that he's so confident in his own play that he'll turn and casually take a backhand, but there he was forced to play it.
He certainly was, and it was because LeeChongWei was, instead of playing a high clear, he made a very attacking clear in a position where LinDan was not able to make the round the head shot. Therefore, he had to make the backhand and made a mistake.
Drifted wide.
That is over. 16-12.
Made the error, but look, from that base position he just jumped. There was no foot movement, the explosive power in his legs to be able to do that. Good judgment.
14-16.
Crowd getting really involved in this men's singles final. Plenty of Malaysian flags flying there, and I can assure you that there's also plenty of Chinese support as well. And the neutrals just loving this.
Yes.
Badminton, the two best players in the world.
14-16. Play.
As soon as the short lift has come, that's the opportunity for men's singles players to play the winner. And the short lift had been forced by the quality of the net play from LeeChongWei. There's always an indication where the shuttle would fall by where the players' feet are as they're playing the overhead smash. And you could see he was inside that double service line. Incredible. Sensing the danger, Malaysian caught up to within just 1 point, and then LinDan manages to just up his pace and play a rally like that. Sadek urging his player on.
17.
Typical sort of rally from LeeChongWei. He loves to just extend the rallies, retrieve whatever his opponent is throwing at him, and then suddenly, when he senses his opponents are getting a little bit tired within the rally, then he goes for his winner. It's all level in this opening game. To go down as an error.
17.
And so, for the very first time since the opening rally, the Malaysian goes into the lead. Who would have thought at 2-8 down, I thought LinDan was cruising. 17, and the world number one just 2 points away from this opening game. Oh, he snatched at that. Well, perfectly understandable that the players are nervous at this sort of stage in a match. It was the tight spinning neck shot once again that did the damage. A raised clinched fist from LinDan because he's earned himself a game point.
19.
Takes it the first time of asking. 4 straight points to close out this opening game for the world and Olympic champion. Well, there's good reason why he's won all. Well, what a wonderful opening game of this men's singles final. 21-19 in 20 minutes to the former champion, LinDan. Both of these players, such huge stars in Asia and around the world as far as badminton is concerned. LinDan, you arrive at Beijing Airport and there's huge posters of LinDan advertising. And for LeeChongWei, of course, he's just been appointed a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. Joins the likes of David Beckham and Roger Federer. That's the sort of status that they regard badminton players in the Far East.
1-1.
Just wide. Good call by the line judge. Thinking the whole time we've been watching, we've only seen one bad call. The line judges really have done a wonderful job throughout the All England Championships. Oh, guess right. Missed it. And I guess, Paul Eric, part of the Malaysians' game plan is to not tire out LinDan, but just take a bit of sting out of him. The longer these rallies go on, the more that he won't be able to use this dynamic movement and explosive movement, and that will play into the Malaysians' hands.
It certainly will, Jill. No doubt about that. The idea of the way LeeChongWei is playing, not forcing too much, but just carrying on, and also sometimes take the pace out, put the pace up again, and those variations is really giving LinDan problems.
Oh, the lock of the neck cord. He apologises, raises his hand in apology.
2-4.
What an angle. Makes it look so easy, that overhead action, looking exactly the same whether he's going to play it straight or cross court. Yeah, that racket handle, it's extraordinary, isn't it, Paul Eric? Only half a grip on the handle. Halfway down the handle, just the wooden part of the handle. How on earth he plays with that, I just don't know. going out. Oh, he got away with it. Longest rally of the match so far.
3-all.
No, he's not happy with that.
Right to court, please.
And the court will need to be marked. Paul Eric, can you enlighten us to what on earth the theory would be over that grip? I went and asked him once about why he had no grip on his racket handle, only half a grip, as it were, and he said, well, that's because I like it like that. So I thought, well, yeah, I did ask a bit of a stupid question, really, but what on earth can the theory be behind that? Any ideas? It's so unusual.
Well, there can be variations of it. First of all, in order to have the right grip of the racket, well, sometimes, well, I've always been taught that not to have the grip up at the racket, but keep it the way down at the bottom, because therefore you will get the best action in your racket with your arm. So maybe that's one of the reasons. Another reason could be that why put a piece of tape on or grip on when it's not needed?
Yeah, but the problem is, I'm sure that his forefinger actually is on the exposed bit of wood. Anyway, we'll maybe have a little look at that if we can later on. Oh, tremendous. Moving the Malaysian from side to side.
4-all.
Forced to play the high backhand.
Thank you.
Yeah, you see his forefinger there, there's no grip underneath it. I can understand the theory completely, what you're saying, that you should hold the racket as far down the handle as possible.
Aye.
But to me, that really is very odd. Who am I to argue? He's world and Olympic champion. Yeah, look at that. I'm convinced. You see, now you can clearly see his thumb and forefinger do not have any grip underneath it. It's just the wooden handle of the racket.
Yeah, you're certainly right about that. The only thing I can see is there's some white tape as well, and he's holding his fingers with around that white tape, which is just on top of the grip. Strange. I cannot give you any decent explanation.
So all level in this second game. Fans getting very involved in this match. Great movement from LeeChongWei. He glides about the court. Moves like a cat about to spring on its prey. Moves low and hits high with the shuttle. Leaps up towards the shuttle. Contorting his back, arching his back in an effort to play the round-the-head shot, and then creates an angle across court that just seemed impossible.
Thank you.
absolute sellout here today at the National Indoor Arena. Rapid, flat, fast exchanges. I can't help but think that is going to suit LinDan more. Yeah, and again, trying to play it flat and fast.
Six.
Malaysian asking for a change of shuttle. LinDan obliging. Well, it's good to see. It has become a bit of a tradition in Badminton in recent times that the two players on court start arguing about whether the shuttle should be changed or not. He's missed it. LeeChongWei has hit long of that back line. And the Sadek brothers both give each other a wry smile. They know that was a golden opportunity.
Play.
Well, I don't know if you describe that as a fast drop or a half smash, but the angle and putting no real pace on the shuttle did the damage. Yeah, lovely rally. Well constructed by the Malaysian.
8-9.
Real big effort to take the shuttle early at the net, stretch forward. Back over and in, but he's beginning to look for that cross-court smash down his forehand side.
Such a good variation in the smashes. LinDan first the cross court smash and now the straight. Really difficult for the opponent to move to the right direction.
Yes, and as I thought that the Malaysian was beginning to look for the smash down his forehand side, you're absolutely right. LinDan also sensing that and recognising that fact, and therefore switching it to the Malaysian's backhand. The winners at the net. Well, LinDan, as so often in his matches, very dominant from the front of the court.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Play.
lot of success with that fast drop shot. Just bringing the shuttle down so quickly. When he's asking LinDan to put pace on the shot himself, his defensive shot, LinDan isn't so good. He likes to feed off the power and the speed of the shuttle from his opponent. That's wide.
That was over. 12-9.
Terrific neck shot from LeeChongWei.
10-12.
Chants of LeeChongWei from the Malaysian fans. Hit from the left-hander. Went for the backhand kill at the nets. The shuttle hit the frame of the racket.
11-12.
And therefore an easy opportunity.
It was over. 13-11. Yes.
Good judgment, but it was a brilliant rally.
Certainly was, Jill. And look at the way that both are trying to get the opponent out of balance. Every time, just small hesitations in the way they are hitting the shot, and therefore they are getting their better position compared to the opponent. But both are doing it, and it's throughout the whole rally such an interesting thing to watch how well that they do this.
Yes, and also the fascinating thing to me, when they have been sent the wrong direction, how fast they are to change direction and then recover and get the shuttle back, and get the shuttle back with interest.
14-11. Play.
Oh, I thought that was going out. He's enjoyed a huge amount of success, the Malaysian, with that half smash straight down the line. From the round the head position, here it comes again. LinDan has to put pace on the shuttle himself, and he struggles to do so. It's all about the cross court.
15-12.
This time, LeeChongWei not ready. Cross-court clear from LeeChongWei. Really invited the smash straight down the line, because that meant that the Malaysian had the full width of the court to cover. Oh, he's found the line again.
17-12.
And he's opened up a 5-point cushion at this crucial stage. Oh, he's missed it.
18-12.
Malaysian coaches still nodding encouragement to their man. He's found the line yet again. Well, when your opponent is doing that, what on earth can you do to counteract it? Oh, perhaps hoping a change of shuttle will bring a change of fortune. 2 points away from the title. Cha Tranja just sits there, nods his approval. Has landed in. Misjudgment from LeeChongWei. 6 straight points for LinDan, from 14-12 to 20-12, and 8 match points. I don't believe it. He's pushed it long, and the dive from LinDan, and he has regained his title. And he's regained his title in style, his 4th All-England crown. Good sportsmanship between, quite clearly, the top 2 players in the world in men's singles. Thumbs up from LinDan.
21-12.
Very disappointing performance from him 12 months ago, when he lost out to teammate Chen Jin. But he's redeemed himself this year. Can't argue with his commitment. And for LeeChongWei, his first All-England final, obvious disappointment for him. But this man is an extraordinary talent. 21-19, 21-12 the scoreline. And for the 4th time in 6 years, LinDan is the All-England champion.